Hi, my name is Majd. I hope you're doing well, and in this video we're going to be talking about ChainLink. The price of Link recently hit an all-time high of $23.60, and ChainLink continues to be one of the best performing cryptocurrencies of 2020 and 2021. We're going to be breaking down what ChainLink is, what its purpose is, and we'll also be discussing the tokenomics and price of Link. By the end of this video, I'll be giving a price target of where we could see Link in 2021, so make sure you stick around until then. Before we begin, I want to remind you that the absolute best way to maximize gains in your crypto portfolio is to smash that like button. Now let's get into what ChainLink is. The one sentence explanation of what ChainLink is that ChainLink is a decentralized network of oracles that provides external data to smart contracts. Firstly, to understand what ChainLink is, we need to understand what smart contracts are and what the limitations of smart contracts are. I've talked a lot about smart contracts in previous videos, so I'm not going to delve too deeply into them here, but I'm just going to give a basic summary of what a smart contract is. So in summary, a smart contract is a computer program running on a decentralized network, like the Ethereum network for example, that executes or performs certain tasks based on specific conditions. There is an issue, however. These smart contracts cannot access external data from the real world. And even if they could, that actually wouldn't be ideal. And I'll get to why that is in a minute. So let's say my friend and I want to gamble on the price of Bitcoin. So my friend thinks that Bitcoin will be over 40K by tomorrow, and I think that it will be under 40K by tomorrow. And I know this is a really weird example, but stick with me here. We each want to bet one ETH coin. So if he's right, I have to give him one ETH, and if I'm right, he has to give me one ETH. However, I don't really trust my friend, so we decide to write a smart contract to handle this bet. So we write a smart contract that's supposed to take one ETH from each of us, and the contract will only be valid if each of us send one ETH to the contract. We encounter an issue. How do we get the price of Bitcoin in the smart contract? If this was a normal application, we could actually just make some kind of GET request to an API like the Binance API and get the data. Smart contracts cannot do this, however, and even if they could, that would actually defeat the entire purpose of a decentralized contract, because then the data that determines the outcome of the contract is coming from a centralized source that can be manipulated, which in this case would be the Binance API. ChainLink created a solution that delivers real-world data to smart contracts in a decentralized and trustless way. You can think of ChainLink kind of like a decentralized and trustless API that delivers all sorts of real-world data to smart contracts. The way ChainLink is able to do this is by having a decentralized network of oracles, which provide external data, and these oracles stake their link such that they have something on the line to lose if they provide faulty data. So when a smart contract needs some kind of external data from the real world, it makes a request to the ChainLink network. And these oracles then fetch up this data, and ChainLink takes a look at all of this data and decides which data is correct using a majority rules process. So if 5 oracles say that the price of Bitcoin is 35K and 2 oracles say that it's 40K, ChainLink will determine that the 5 oracles are more likely to be right and will deem that as the valid data. And it will also penalize the 2 oracles that gave faulty data. Afterwards, the correct data will be delivered back to the smart contract in the form of on-chain data. The purpose of the Link coin in all of this is actually pretty simple. Firstly, nodes have to stake their Link in order to be an oracle. And secondly, when a smart contract needs some kind of external data, it has to pay a fee in the form of Link to these oracles that are providing this data. Currently, ChainLink is already being used by countless DeFi projects and is the main data source for the prices of various assets for these DeFi projects. This also explains why ChainLink often follows the movement of DeFi, although technically it's not DeFi. There are many competitors to ChainLink, but ChainLink is the clear market leader. And to say that ChainLink has the majority of the market share is actually an understatement. Let's get into some tokenomics for ChainLink and discuss the future price trajectory of Link. Currently, ChainLink is the 9th largest coin by market cap, with a market cap of about $9.3 billion, and a current price of $23.26 per coin at the time of making this video. There's a max supply of 1 billion Link, however only 401 million Link are currently available. ChainLink has some really nice tokenomics. in that as ChainLink grows and becomes more widely used, more Link will be needed by these smart contracts. On top of that, as more oracles join the network, more Link will be locked up as collateral. So as Link grows as a project, the actual supply of Link goes down. However, the demand of Link is and will continue to go up, and this will obviously lead to an increase in the valuation of each Link coin. Now, in terms of the price of Link, it's been on a vicious uptrend before we even started the bull run. At the start of 2020, the price of Link was just under $2, and now Link is currently trading at about $23, so clearly a very well-defined uptrend, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. Given that we're in a bull run, DeFi continues to grow, and the use case and demand of Link continues to grow, I think that we will inevitably see a $100 ChainLink in 2021. I do want to remind you, however, that I'm not a financial advisor, and I highly recommend that you do your own research before investing in Link. If you enjoyed this video and got any kind of value from it, then make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more cryptocurrency videos and breakdowns of various altcoins, then make sure to hit subscribe. Finally, before you click off, I want to introduce you to Portfolio View. Portfolio View is a mobile app I developed initially for myself, and I had no intention of releasing it to the App Store. However, eventually I decided that the app is too good to not share with the rest of the world. Portfolio View is the simplest and best looking crypto tracker on the market. It shows you your entire portfolio and the market at a glance, has price charts, portfolio distribution, profit and loss for different timeframes, and individual transactions, and my favorite, price alerts. Check out the free app in the description below.